YouTube, and welcome to this edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey. I appreciate you guys joining us today. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you do so. And most importantly, tell your friends about the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Well, we're going to give you an update on the trailer. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of empty totes here behind me where we're finally able to finish up the trailer and get everything transferred back into it. So we're going to see if we can show you around first off, show you how the trailer ended up, and then we're going to take it for a pull for this maiden voyage behind our Toter home and see how that works out. We're going to also take it out to Blue Beacon Car Wash right so we can get some of this oil and grit off of the decking here. So ride along with me. Let's see what we get done. Well, I'm very pleased how everything turned out. Got our light bar installed. And only thing I didn't do is we didn't run the electrical line down. I was going to install a electrical box back here in the back. I ended up not doing that. I decided just to use a 25-foot extension cord where we're going to roll the air compressor out and put it on the outside versus leave it inside. So we're going to just try that and see how that works. And I can always come back later on and add that if I want to. But as far as inside, we got our shelves built. You saw in our last episode, we got those installed. Got all of our tools in here now. And everything is put up nice. Did a lot of thinking on how I wanted to lay this out. And I think this makes more sense. Got the fuel on the bottom. Had to build a little carry case or a carry spot there for the jack stands. Got our MSD and all of our ignition, spare ignition stuff in there. Battery charger, all of our fluids. And this is our carburetor parts and fittings and so forth. And got all of our towing stuff up here. Then this is our bolt bins. On this side, this is where we end up doing the tire rack, our tire storage compartment. Found this net on Amazon for like $25. It's a ribbon net. Ties in, put some D-rings over here so we pull that. I wish it'd stay square. I'm a nut about wanting everything square, but that'll be fine. Got our car carrier or car cover up there, and lug wrench, and these are my knee pads when I get down, so if I get old knees. And we got the air compressor tied in there, and the jack, everything just goes at one D-ring back there, and that keeps it, it's very, 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 very tight. So got everything finished up and got all of our trim in over here. If you remember, we've been fighting that trim. That was the only thing left to do. And all the way around, but very pleased with it. And we'll see if we can, I tell you, I'm going to put this right here for now. Ryan's got my brake fitting box out, so we'll put that there so that doesn't get going down the road so it doesn't move. But anyway, let's see if we can get hooked up and have to drag it out of the shop. And we'll see if we can get it hooked up here. Tell you what, before we go, I will show you the light switch here. This is for the lights right here, right behind the loading deck here, so you can see stuff. And if we turn on this other light, we'll turn that on. You see the difference there. Boy, this sucker, that light bar right there, that is serious. So that worked out pretty good. So we'll turn that off and see if we can tell you what I heard the generator crank on. See the fans running in here. You can hear it or not, but that's every time that kicks on, it's recharging the battery down there. And by me turning on those lights just for a second, it just got down to just a point where it wanted to charge. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll see if we get hooked up and drag this thing out of here. Well, we finally got her hooked up. I had to make a couple adjustments to the hitch height, and I've actually got as low as it'll go in the truck. I may have to swap to another hitch I have for the truck, but we'll give this a try and see how it works. So let's head on down the road, see how it pulls, and let's head over to Blue Beacon and see if we can get this thing cleaned up. And then plus, we're gonna try to fill this truck up with some diesel. I dread that with the diesel prices where they are right now, but hey, it is what it is. Well, we just got finished here at Blue Beacon and got everything cleaned up. The trailer looks 100% better on this floor now. The wheels look better cleaned up too. Had all these grease stains back here in the back, and all that's good shape now. So it looks a lot better. Trailer's so little compared to the stacker, but that's just the way it's going to be. Well, that's the last step in the trailer project, is getting rid of the totes we had all of our parts and tools stored in. So we're gonna go store these way back in my wife's shop and give those back to her for her tote inventory. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you've enjoyed all the work we've done to this trailer. It's been a interesting project and something I've never done before, but if you know me by now, I'll tackle anything and try it. And I appreciate Chris Shaw's help when framing it up, and then we brought it back here and finished everything, all the details up. And I appreciate my buddy Tim Totten giving us a hand on all the electrical as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I appreciate you watching as always. Don't forget to tell your friends about the channel, and we'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. You take care.